Right. Okay. All right, ladies and gentlemen, you're welcome on tonight's call. My name is Dr. Seko, and with me as my co-host is a very great, personality in person of Magic Malaysia. We will be hosting this call with other great minds, two ladies in the house in person of Familia and Label. So I know tonight you're going to enjoy every bit of our call, and we are going to take it in a different dimension from a different flow, because one, we are all about education. Don't think you have come in for another business presentation. Right now, where Bitcoin World is still at the opportunity stage. So, like I will always say, everyone that have stepped into this call tonight, you have just stepped into an opportunity that has really not been opened yet, an opportunity that is still looking vague, opportunity that is still looking unrecognizable. But many that knows what to do, even when they have not seen anything yet, they're already acting, can tell you at the end of this presentation that they took this opportunity from nothing to where they are today. And it can also happen to you and I. And that's why we are always dedicating this time to talk to anyone that cares to listen. Now, listening is not by force, it's by choice. So if you're on this call tonight, you have made a choice to come and listen. You have made a choice to take your financial status 360-degree to another level within this confine. So I want you to sit back tight as we welcome you to Bitcoin World, built by the people for the people. This is the people's plan. This is a community turning into Bitcoin world. This is a community turning into Bitcoin world, guys. I can tell you that for free because one, we decide to be unique in the space. We decide to bring about self-realization for the people. Until you are being told this, you think life is still in your, life is waiting for you, because sometimes people think, oh, let me just do what I want to do. The life, anytime I want to come by it, I'll come by it. No, life is for those who are planned for it, those who are ready to take it by the bull, because it's a tough call for everyone all around the world, independent of the country you find yourself. You know the economic situations today around the world. It's not something that somebody is going to tell you. It's not something that, I will tell you that, oh, it's better in my country than your country. It's happening across borders. So whenever you have the opportunity to come to such an opportunity, then you sit and pay rapt attention. Bitcoin World is not just a platform. It is a movement built for the people. This movement was founded by Bitcoin believers, where we are creating a global ecosystem. And gentlemen, I don't know how impactful these statements are to you listening to me tonight. You need to personalize these words. We are not marketing you. We are telling you what was put to bed out of many years of experience, put together in words and brought to bear today for you and I to enjoy, for you and I to align with, for you and I to take our position. By combining the centralized system with scalable ecosystem expansion, we are shifting the power back to individuals, enabling anyone to participate in the future of Bitcoin. Ladies and gentlemen, there is a future of Bitcoin. If nobody is telling you, we are here tonight to tell you. That's why we said we are all about self-realization. Every one of us here, I can tell you, out of the 100% of participants on this call, at least 95% might have heard about Bitcoin. Now, yes, you have heard about Bitcoin. What did you do with it? What are you doing with it now? What are you going to do with it after this call? That answer is solely your responsibility. Dr. Seko is not going to help you to answer that. But whatever decision you're going to take tonight will make that answer a reality. This is where community becomes opportunity. This is where people grow together. This is the people's plan. Like I will always say, this is the people's plan. Now, ladies and gentlemen, I want to let you know something here. We talk about three key ways to get Bitcoin. We all know the first one here is to mine Bitcoin. You know, we all know that today it requires expensive equipment and high electricity cost. These are another school of thoughts that you need to understand. But like I tell people, why would I be studying on what is not going to put, benefit on my table? Because I don't even want to, I'm not even thinking to venture into it. I'm not even thinking to play on that space because one, today is in the hands of institutions and organizations. So that's not your call. Then we talk about, buying Bitcoin. It's risky as prices fluctuate and losses can happen. Why do we say it's risky and price fluctuations? Now you hear people today, even people that have never bought Bitcoin, just hearing about it, they say, "Oh, that thing, it has how do you call it?" They said it has nosedived or it has sink. The market has crashed. Yes, that's a common language. Oh, Bitcoin has crashed. You meet anybody? Oh, Bitcoin has crashed. Why? A lot of lack of knowledge, lack of information. Ladies and gentlemen, we are creating something from this community that will make our community participants top-notch, educated people in this online space. We are stopping at nothing. We are just starting. You haven't seen anything yet. We are going to get our community in such a way that you cannot just come around to bamboozle them with stories, because that has been the hype in the market. Right. So we said it's very risky to buy it or trade it. I know what I'm saying. When it comes to trading, you're gambling it. Then we talk about earning Bitcoin, which for us as a community, we have resonated with, because we have now understood that if you can earn Bitcoin, you will never bother yourself by price fluctuation. If you can earn Bitcoin, you will never bother yourself as to, will I have my money intact or not? Because we have been able to create a system that works for you even while you're sleeping. Like Warren Buffett would always say, he said, "You are not yet successful until you start making money while you're sleeping." The question be asked for everyone on this call tonight: can you tell yourself today boldly, confidently, look at yourself on the mirror and tell yourself, "I have a system that makes money for me while I'm sleeping"? If you have not yet found that, or if you are not yet bold enough to tell yourself that, I can tell you today, you are at the right place for the right time. So sit back tight as we ride on this journey. So earning Bitcoin is the smartest way to get it. And Bitcoin Wealth makes it simple, fast, and what? Cost effective. That's what we need to offer to everyone. That's why we invited you here. Because what? We have discovered something that the rest of the world have overlooked. And we didn't just discover that, we discovered it with a more transparent channel. We call it the king of smart contracts. Why did we didn't say smart contract, the king of smart contracts, because there are several different ways of deploying smart contracts. But what we have in Bitcoin Wealth, it is the king of smart contracts, a groundbreaking evolution in the smart contract space, introducing a powerful continuous Bitcoin earning matrix system designed for true scalability, automation, and long-term opportunity. That's what we have for everyone. Like I always tell people, transparency is king, as far as the online space is concerned. Anything without transparency, you are just on a time bomb. And whenever you find transparency, simplicity is just the next door neighbor. And that is what we have in Bitcoin world. The simplicity of this system becomes top notch. The simplicity of this system becomes something that anyone, independent of your capacity, you can easily resonate with, you can easily work with, you can easily go by. So, guys, we have found a unique system that works for you and me, a ready-made growth system, a people-powered network, a smart distribution engine set aside with a system designed for the people. Why are we more about the people? Yes, because the people are the currencies of the world. So, like I will always say, Whatever you're looking for, every one of you on this call tonight, you are not here because you want to see, oh, Dr. Seko is looking handsome. Oh, Camilla is a beautiful lady. Oh, Magic is a very handsome man. Oh, Lebo, oh, very nice lady. No, those ones are just mere statements. Why you are here tonight is because you want to increase value, because you want to increase your financial, to change your financial status. So here is the people. This system is designed for the people. And if there's anything every one of us on this call tonight needs, you need people. Anyone that tells you, I don't know people, I don't know how to talk to people, is still dreaming, is still sleeping. Let him go back to his sleep. The very day he will wake up, those are the people who say you can still manage. Those are people that are still managing around the life. But for us, we have found a system designed for the people. At the core of Bitcoin world is the next generation smart contract matrix distribution system built to deliver fair, transparent, and fully automated participation. Unlike our very own known traditional network models, where users simply buy levels, they give you conditions. They tell you, oh, for you to get to this capacity, for you to make this profit, you need to have brought in so XYZ amount into the system. Ladies and gentlemen, I want you to get me right. I want you to understand me step upon step. I took my time tonight. I want to explain things to you so that you understand and you will not allow somebody to distract you on this journey. Because if you're not careful, the devil is not happy at what is going on. The devil would show you every 1,001 reason why this system is not going to work, most especially as it has to do with people. But ladies and gentlemen, if you listen to me carefully, you would totally understand why this system is all about people. A new structure of progression and distribution is totally new from the market. So it's not what you are used to. And you have to come proud. You have to come bold to talk to anyone that cares to listen to you, ladies and gentlemen. Here we collectively grow in this system. And that's why we are always very, very happy where we find ourselves with people. Even if it's one person, even if it's 2 or 3 persons, we are collectively growing, because that is all you need to take your financial status within 360 degree. So, ladies and gentlemen, allow me to introduce you to the powerful people-driven futures that made up this entire ecosystem called Bitcoin world. Because if you can understand this, futures, you will now come to terms of what Dr. Seko has been saying. Fully decentralized system, ladies and gentlemen. Here, these systems are not half measured. These are fully decentralized systems. The system is fully decentralized in the sense that there are no developers' privileges. There is no key. I tell people, if there's anybody here, after this call, reach out to me, I drop the contract, go and search the contract. If you see any back door, come to me. I'm going to, we'll give you as a team, every one of us, what we have known. If you've seen any back door, we will pay whatever you want to demand on this system, because this is the people's system. Fully automated execution, transparent smart contract, auto spillover mechanism. You have never seen it like it. You want to experience auto spillover? Come to Bitcoin world. In, out, up, down, left, right, everything spilling out as it has been designed by the hard code command. Unlimited recycles and re-entries. Instant transactions, ladies and gentlemen. Every transaction happens instantly, instantaneous. No withdrawal charges, no hidden charges, no admin control, no owner control. Ladies and gentlemen, no company dependency. The very day you step into this system, you have just, unconsciously created your own system. You own the system. You decide, you become the CEO of this system. You decide what you want to make out of this system. You decide the kind of community you want to run with. Here you have the choice to choose whom to work with. You have the choice. So it's important you understand that in this system, there are no company dependency here. So there's no admin, there's no company. You are your admin, you are your company. That's why we tell people the best thing you can ever give to yourself, as far as Bitcoin World is concerned, is to come attend Zooms. When you attend Zooms, you just understand how to launch your business. You just understand how to roll your business. You just understand how to relate with your community. That's all we do here. And we are doing this because what? We are all internally connected. As far as this system is concerned, I don't know, maybe Label belongs to a team different from my team, or Maji belong. We are all interconnected from day one till the end of the system. We are all interconnected. So we are all here working for each other, doing everything to ensure that we all grow, because your growth is my growth. My growth is your growth. That's the beauty of this system. This is something that has never been in the space before. So, ladies and gentlemen, you need to pay rapt attention. Unlimited earning potentials, immutable blockchain code. Yeah, when we talk about unlimited earning potential, you decide what you want to be earning from this system, be it daily, monthly, weekly, as the case may be. It's absolutely just like, a CEO of an organization. He decide what he want the organization to be bringing to the account. So you decide what you want to be bringing into your account. The choice is yours. That's how transparent this system is. Self-sustained reward cycle. This is not a system that I wait for you, for it to reward its community. The system is designed in such a way that no one is being waited for. If you decide to move, good for you. If you decide not to move, fine for you. But the system keep moving non-stop, 247, Monday to Sunday, no break. Sonia never goes to bed. Sonia is the AI that is working for Bitcoin World. He does not go to sleep. He never have headaches. He's never tired. So long you're not tired, Sonia is not tired to work for you. That's the beauty about Bitcoin World. No human interference, code-based fair distribution, anti-manipulation mechanism, real-time dashboard updates, ladies and gentlemen. At this point, I want to specially introduce to everyone that has come in for this call tonight, the system that never stopped paying Bitcoin. For someone joining us for the first time, have you heard anything like this? This is the first time I'll be hearing such a language, a system that never stopped paying Bitcoin. I'm telling you that for free. And in this system, all you will ever need to start as a startup is just 0.001 BTC. 0.001 BTC. Ladies and gentlemen, with this, you have just unlocked a community-driven system built for what? Continuous growth. This is the statement of fact behind this system. What you have just seen with your 0.001, you have unlocked a community-driven system built for continuous growth. Remember when I was talking earlier on, I said we all have come to be interconnected. The only time you'll be missing out of this system that never stop paying Bitcoin is when you fail to engage this system with 0.001 BTC. Ladies and gentlemen, that is how sweet and simple this system is. Like we said there, continuous growth. Now, when you hear the word continuous growth, what comes to play? Meaning in this system, every one of us will never say, I've gotten to the peak. Even if you have hit Circle 12, your building has to keep running. There is nothing stopping you. Why? You go with the billionaires mentality. Are you aware that billionaires in life today work harder than, millionaires in life? So that is the mentality you must put on. Never say it's okay. Even when you have seen it, because what? It's not all about you. It's about your world. Like I always tell us, every one of us has a community. Whether you think you were born alone, you have a community. And the community is waiting for you to air, is waiting for you to say something, is waiting for you to make a statement. That's why you see sometimes people that you don't know, they are talking about you. That's your community. Because every one of us must influence his or our own community. So, ladies and gentlemen, this system is built on a unique matrix engine called the VAR Unity. Now, this engine is designed to creating shared reward and collective power and a future that will last for everyone home and abroad. Ladies and gentlemen, I want to quickly touch base on what you're saying because I've been talking to you, based on words, but I want to show you the practicality of this system. How everyone on this call tonight, you can easily resonate with the simplicity behind Bitcoin World. Bitcoin World is designed for you and I. And if you understand what I'm about to show you here, you will know that, hey, you are at the right place at the right time. You will not understand that, oh, we have missed something in the past. But I want to tell everyone tonight, you have not really missed. For you being here today, you are at the right place at the right time. Now, welcome to the engine room, the movement, the locomotive engine of Bitcoin World. This is what is turning out the results you are hearing about Bitcoin World. If at the end of this presentation, you hear some people sharing their testimony, their experience in this system, this is the engine that makes it happen. So I want to take time to, take you around this engine so that you can understand how this engine can work for you and me in a very simple and direct manner. A lot of people, you meet them, when they look at this structure, they say, oh, it's a matrix system. I know about the matrix system. I've done something like this. Ladies and gentlemen, I want to correct a very wrong impression here. Never you say you have done something like this when you don't know what is being here or what is designed there. The fact that you saw a design does not mean that design will follow through what you have done before. To many, sometimes they say, oh, it's a binary system. I can see left and right. No, what we have put together here is to help you understand the mechanics behind this system. Because without this mechanics, this system will still be sounding rocket science before you. So, ladies and gentlemen, just follow me step by step. Now, this system is designed and called, based on its functionality, the hard code command matrix. So if somebody tells you I've done matrix, tell him what kind of matrix have you done. You say, oh, he did a linear matrix, he did a 2x2 matrix. Okay, now shut up and listen to me, because what I'm about to share with you had to do with a hard code command matrix. And the person will listen, unless that one has been doomed not to make progress. But anyone that is been marked to change his or her own financial system, status 360-degree, will pay rapt attention at this moment and say, oh, I want to know how the system works. Now, if you look at here, everything here is color-coded and numbered, meaning everything here has its own code command. And that is what I'm about to explain to you. Color-coded and numbered. And this system run in a numeric order. So it's not doing balance left and right. That's clear. Now, let's assume you are in this yellow bar. That is you, by paying your 0.001 BTC into Bitcoin World. Automatically, you have just opened a shop. Now, what next are you expected to do? You have just paid for your shop from your landlord by paying 0.001. Now, the shop is yours. Are you going to fold your hands, or what are you supposed to do? The next line of action you are expected to do is to stock up the shop. And in Bitcoin World, we make it in a simple, remember, I said transparency brings about what? Simplicity. Here, we make it in such a way that it's as simple as ABC. This system requires you, the moment you have paid yourself and own your shop, go and start stocking your shop. And what do you require in Bitcoin World to stock your shop as a beginner? Just go immediately and buy 2 major attractive products into your shop. This product will give you the whole world as far as this system is concerned. Now, in Bitcoin World, what are those products? Those products is the 2 people that you will bring to join you with 0.001, just like you have done. The power of duplication, duplicating yourself in people. Did you see what we meant by people? That's why in Bitcoin world, we are more about people than any other thing, because people is everything for us. People will give you all you ever need. So immediately swing into action, get the two major products that are needed to attract the crowd in your shop. So those products are two people in Bitcoin world case, where you bring in first two people that will pay themselves with 0.001 with your own personal link into the system. Now, the moment they buy into the system with your own personal link, which represent the green color here, automatically you have opened this entire structure. Now, on your back of it to be looking open blank. But by these two people coming in, anything can happen in your business. You can just wake up the next minute and you start earning. And you can just launch out this next second, you start earning. How does that work? Now, these two greens represent income going to, your upline. Now, income going to upline is that when it goes to your upline board, it can either, take a position of upgrade, take a position of paying his downline, take a position of paying him. So sometimes people say, oh, the money goes to my upline, and no, it goes to take a position on your upline table. Now, that position now will be subject to availability of spot in your upline. So never you grow with this mindset that, oh, I brought my two people, their money is paid to my upline. No, that's not your business. That money that goes up there is to help to pay a position for on behalf of your upline to his own benefit or her own benefit. And the same thing will always happen to you also. That's why I told you we are all interconnected. Now, in this system, you have upline 1 and upline 2. So these two people's income will go to them. Who is upline 1? Upline 1 is the person that sponsors you here directly. Who is upline 2? Upline 2 is the person that sponsors the person that sponsors you. That's why I tell people this is a system, the transparency of this system is top notch, meaning you can understand at every point where the transaction that took place in your system went to. No stories. And every payment or every transaction goes with 100% payment, independent of what is going to represent. I hope you understand that. So the green colors represent upline's income. Now let's talk about the next color, which is the yellow color that looks like you here. Now this yellow color, from this board, this table, you see that we have 6 different yellow colors. 6 colors, meaning everything representing yellow is income coming to your own personal wallet. Income coming to your own personal wallet. Now, let's assume you come with the mindset that, oh, Dr. Seko said, oh, I should buy 2 major products, but I want 3 major product for my store. So you go ahead and got 3 people that join you. Ladies and gentlemen, are you aware that instantly with just these 3 people joining your business, you have earned 100% of the money you used to sign into Bitcoin world? That's how the beauty about this system. So at number 3, block 3, instantly you have already earned 100% of your money. All right. So all the yellow colors bring income straight to your wallet. So anytime any transaction comes to take a position on each of these blocks that are, color coded with yellow, that money goes straight to your wallet. It moves for nothing else but to your wallet. That's why we say there's 6 incomes to your wallet. All right. Then let's talk about the blue color. Very, very powerful. This is something that has never been in the space before. In the space, even to date, some people I see, they said, oh, they have system. You need to take out of your pocket to upgrade yourself to the next level. But imagine you are here, you have opened your shop, you have brought in your first 3 people, and you still went ahead to bring in 2 people. Instantly, these 2 people will fill block 4 and 5. Now, when they fill block 4 and 5, automatically this system will take the income for block 4 and 5 and upgrade you to Circle 2. Why you're still in Circle 1? That's why we say here 2 income for the next slot. The next slot means, remember in this Bitcoin world, we have Circle 1 to 12. So the next slot goes in there to upgrade your business and give you another opportunity in a higher cadre to start earning at a double effect level. When we make progress there, Magic will be talking to you on the mathematical play out of this. So that's, you also understand what we meant by that. So that is how this works. So instantly, the blue colors have already paid you to the next slot while you're still in slot 1. Okay, you all understand, anything yellow, how it plays out. Now let's talk about the Apple Green. We have 3 incomes to your downlines. Meaning, remember I told you in this system when I was presenting, we are all interconnected. Meaning, it's not just about you. You that have benefited from your downline, the people introduced, that have benefited from the people that you don't know that comes into your table, or those upline up there that have received. Are you aware that incomes or position filling can also bring benefit to people below them? And from each of us on your board, you have 3 blocks that will pay your downline. Block 7 pays to downline 1. Who is downline 1? Downline 1 is this guy that falls here. Downline 2 is this guy that falls here. Downline 3, downline 1 is the guy that comes under this guy, maybe the guy that is on block 3 here. All right. So these 3 incomes goes direct to the downlines. How beautiful and powerful this system is. Then finally, the block 14, which we call the recycle, the purple color, it will recycle you back into this circle. Meaning this circle will never end. Over and over and over and over. The same thing is applicable, remember, at this blue color where you were upgraded. The system, the moment it gets to, block 14 on slot 2 or 3 or 4 to 12, the moment you get there, it will recycle you and open you back into that slot over and over again. So the same case scenario, you can see it here on my next slide, which we call it the subsequent circle. So the same thing that has played out in the first circle, when it recycle you, this is what you're going to see. Now, in subsequent circle, everything that I've explained remains. The only difference is block 4 and block 5 again. Block 4 will no longer upgrade because you have already been upgraded from your first circle. So block 4 now takes just this singular income toward what we call the royal pool. Now, this royal pool is more or less effort by the leaders. Imagine you on circle 1, you are just 5 people in your team. You have already upgraded. The system have already upgraded you. Now imagine maybe your people are following you like that. Before you know, you wouldn't have even circled out for you to have hit slot 3. That's why some people that are already in that royal pool benefit, some of them have not even circled out 1 full circle. But the system is structured that even the work of your upline. So don't be selfish and say, oh, I brought 2 people. They went to my upline. See, your uplines are working for you. In short, they are the ones that are working more than what you think you're doing. Because at this point, as they are circling out, they have monies taken from them to come and pay every one of us that qualifies for that rank. So that is what the royal pool in block 4 represent. Why block 5 will now increase your own income. Remember, in the first circle, it's 6. In your subsequent circle now, continuously you'll be earning 7 income into your wallet. That's how simple and straightforward this matrix system is designed. So at this point, without taking much of our time, I want to quickly invite my very own brother, the professor in the house, in person of Magic Malaysia, to take us on the mathematical play out of what I've just shown you. You will understand, like I said earlier on, it runs in a numeric order. So Magic is going to also, show you how this thing can, with 0.001, it can launch you into 61 Bitcoin like a dream. So without taking much of our time, I want you to drop those emojis celebrating Magic to come on board at this point in time to open our eyes into what we are about to receive in our wallet. Over to you, sir. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much, Brother Dr. Seiko. Very, very inspiring presentation from you. Yeah. Okay. I would like to do something slightly different. I just shared the blockchain live, right? Just one moment. I'll just share it. Okay. I hope everyone can see this.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Right. This is live here, and um, what 11 seconds ago, someone came in at 0.001, value at $64, right? And someone received. So this is two actual same transaction, yeah, one in, one out. You see the transaction hash, ED2E, ED2E, one in and one out, yeah. So in is 64, out is $64, 0.001. Very simple. But you look at 5 minutes ago, the in is $64, the out is $128. That means someone received double, yeah. See another one here, 11 minutes ago, right? Someone came in, which is this one, 7 minutes ago. Someone came in at 0.001 BTC. Someone else received 7 minutes ago at 0.002 BTC. I hope my voice is clear over here. Yeah.
Yes,
All
sir.
right.
Yes, sir. You're good.
Yes. So we can look at this transaction here.
Wonderful.
All right. This is real time transaction. Right. So I like to congratulate whoever this is. The ID number that joins is 17263, sponsored by 14114. Yeah. Then it occupied position number two, like what Dr. Seiko says. Position number two is the green color. It goes to the second upline. The second upline is 10770, right? And it occupied position seven. Position seven, where Dr. Seiko says is position seven. We can look at the position seven here. Uh, Classic view, yeah. Right. Position seven, it goes to the first downline, yeah, actually. Okay. So it goes to the first downline, that is 11038, yeah, 11038. It occupied position five here. Therefore, it upgrade, and 11038 now upgrade to slot two, right? Slot two is double the value. It goes to
Sorry,
10.
Magic. Guys, can you see the magical output of this system? Look at movement from one person. Look at the continuous movement. Oh, thank you, sir. Go on,
Yes,
sir.
this is done within split seconds, right? Within split second, and then it goes to uh at slot two, yeah. It occupied position one, therefore it go to the first upline, that is 9613, and it occupied position three. Congratulations. ID 9613 receive the 200% payout, right? This is the address. If you click into this address, whether this person realized it or not, he could be driving, he could be sleeping, right? The money is in his wallet. Look at this. The money is in the wallet, right? 0.002. You can see that, yeah? So it came in here, just here. Few minutes ago, 30 minutes ago. This is the one, yeah? Right? Just now I didn't refresh, so it's 30 minutes ago. So all these are happening real time, yeah? Some are receiving 400%, some are receiving 800%. You can go through yourself, man. Every few cases, one case will receive 200%. How you wish your wallet is hot like this. Right? When you have unlocked your wallet at 0.001, and then something like 0.002 come into your wallet. So it's raining Bitcoin to your wallet. People in South Africa are saying raining Bitcoin. People in Kazakhstan, people in India, they are saying raining Bitcoin, right? All these are raining Bitcoin. Okay, let me come back to share the mathematics of this, yeah, brothers and sisters. Okay, all right. This is what I like to share, mathematics. Okay, everyone can see my screen. Now, this is built on a simple mathematical formula, right? I like everyone to imagine for a while. Now, this is 12 row here, row number 1 to row 12, right? See the doubling effect, yeah? Imagine you and your family has one house, and you manage to double the asset after 1 year. It becomes 2 houses. You double again, it becomes 4 houses. And then you double again, it becomes 8 houses, 16 houses, 32, 64, 128, 256 houses, 512, 1024, and 2048 houses. Brothers and sisters, over 12 years, if you double your asset from one house, it is not 12 houses, it becomes 2048 houses. How many friends or neighbors that you come across have doubled their asset from one house to 2048 houses? Not many, not many, very, very few, yeah. And how about income level? Assuming a person's income is $1,000 now, can they double their income in 1 year to become 2,000? Then they double again, it becomes 4,000, 8,000, 16,000. In 12 years' time, their income becomes 2.048 million. So it's not likely any employer or company or government would pay that kind of doubling effect. So even on savings account in any country's banks, the normal interest rate is about 5 to 6%. So for 5 to 6%, it works well. The good news is it is working for, it is giving interest rate, right? Provided you have a significant amount, right? The thing is, if you have $1 million, yes, at 5%, you get 50,000 US dollars per year in interest income. But if you have less than $1 million, you have only 100,000, it gives you only $5,000 a year, $5,000 a year. So the interest rate compounding doesn't work for the people who don't have a huge amount of money in the bank. But I have a good news for you tonight. The good news is the system inside Bitcoin Wealth Engine double the money, double, right? The payout is double. That means if you start at 1 Bitcoin, it becomes 2048 Bitcoin in 12 series. We have 12 slots, right? Identical. But we only start with 0.001, brothers and sisters. At tonight's rate, 17th of August, 63,500. Let's call it 64,000 here. 64,000 just now, I saw it. Okay. So it's about $64, brothers and sisters. With $64, right, you're in slot 1, your income is also $64. You have 6 times potential income there. Again and again, repeat. Yeah. In slot 2, your income becomes $128. Just now you saw those wallets that a few minutes ago, every few minutes, someone else received $126. Now, how you wish those wallets are yours. And you can also see there are also people receiving $256 in slot 3, and they receive again and again. And then when they're in slot 4, they receive $512, right? Nobody joined with $512, nobody, right? Everyone joined with only 0.001. But if your wallet is the one receiving in slot 4 because it's auto upgraded, and you are receiving $512, not one time. You can receive many times, unlimited times. Each cycle you receive 6 times, the first cycle. Second cycle, out of 14 position, you receive 7 times. That is crazy. Now, this is the mathematics behind doubling, the power of doubling your income, right? So for people who wants to build wealth, it's too slow if you are dependent on the bank's interest rate or the employer's pay rise, or a business that can only improve by 10-20% per year. No, in this mathematical formula here with the matrix, which is embedded in every position, hard code command, hard coded, your income comes to you directly in real time. right? Can you imagine once you completed slot 12, you may wake up in the morning receiving $131,000. Nobody joined at 131,000. Someone joined at 0.001, $64. Currently, we are exactly 4 months since we joined the program. There are numerous people in slot 5 and slot 6. We are already halfway into slot 12. It took us only 4 months. Some people in 3 months, they are already in slot 5, right? So can you imagine how you wish, right? In 3 months, you're in slot 5, and each time you receive the income is $1,024, right? Before long, you will start receiving $2,048 in slot 6. By the time you're in slot 7, slot 8, $8,000. Between slot 8 and slot 9, you are receiving income all the way. Continue to receive the income from slot 1, slot 2, slot. By the time you achieve slot 9, you would have earned at least 1.5 BTC, 1.5 Bitcoin, which is 100,000 US. Brothers and sisters, what did you come out with? Did you come out with 100,000? No. Did anybody tell you to join with $1,000? No. Did anyone tell you to join with $100? No. Only $64. That's all. You will never need to come up with money again, right? And you continue to receive, you build your system, you build your people. We are in the process of building among our leaders, yeah, among leaders. I'm also a leader building together with Dr. Seiko, with Leadership Camellia, with Leadership Lebo, with Leadership Patricia, with Leadership Paramjyoti in India, Leadership Ali in India, Leadership Prasad. We are all leaders. We are all building. We are reaching out to the world, to all our friends, to all our associates, to tell them on this good news that they can improve their lifestyle, they can improve their income using the system of Bitcoin wealth. Money comes to the wallet real time, all the time. No delay, no excuses, no stories, no drama. Right? It's real time because it is done by the engine. Nobody can stop that. So you see just now in the live blockchain that I show you, people are receiving their money. They don't know. Some of them receive whilst they are driving, whilst they are sleeping, right? But the money is in the wallet. Nobody can touch the money in their wallet. It's theirs. They can spend it, right? So this is the effect of doubling income, yeah, doubling income. That is the mathematical formula we are talking about. So yes, this is what I like to share. I hope this bring value to everyone. Before I go, just allow me 2 minutes, 2 minutes, yeah. I like to share this particular piece of info here. Where is it? Lectures. Wait a minute. Okay, here. All right. I just like to share a little bit of this. Brother Dr. Seiko, you are there? Brother Dr. Seiko, you can see my screen?
Yes, Magic, Magic. Yes, your screen is seen. Your screen is seen.
Brothers and sisters, just now we were talking about 0.001 BTC, right? Which is about $65. You can spend the $65 in the next few days, have dinner with family and friends. You're absolutely correct. Nothing wrong with that. But your next $65, do you want to spend the same way, or you want to pay bills, or you want to do something with it? It is also correct. But how about considering a $65 to acquire an asset? Yeah. So in here, I happen to read this particular story, yeah, about this one. Okay, here. These two gentlemen, one is Shiner Peters, a famous celebrity, right? And the other one is Jim Ovia in Nigeria. I read this from a pastor, yeah. Now, in the year 1990, Sir Shiner Peters spent 20 million naira to build a house in Iju. That is one of the most expensive home in Lagos. Whereas Jim Ovia used the same amount, 20 million naira, to start a small bank called Zenith Bank, right? This is Sir Shina Peters, right? This is the condition of the house after 36 years. He spent 20 million naira on that, right? And people say in the year 2015, the house is dilapidated, right? And he spent more money to renovate the house, uh, you know, right? So that was the condition of the house. Whereas uh, uh, Jim Ovia used the same 20 million in the same year in the same country and started a small bank from a banking clerk, you know. He was a clerk before, right? And uh, 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 he built an asset actually. He built an asset. Today, Zenith Bank is all over Africa, even UK and Dubai. Yeah. So you can read about it. So what I'm trying to share here, from these two personality, right? How they employ their resource. Both of them have their own 20 million naira, and one use it for uh, personal gratification, right? To build a home. Nothing wrong with that, right? But that isn't an asset. That home got dilapidated. Whereas the other one employed 20 million naira to build an asset, to acquire an asset, that is Zenith Bank. Brothers and sisters, if you use a 0.001 BTC now, tonight, to whoever invited you to the Zoom and activate your account in Bitcoin Wealth, you have just started an asset. Believe me, many of the people who invited you, they may be already in slot 4, slot 5, slot 6, and they have just joined 2, 3 months. If you join them 2 years later, they are already in slot 12, right? They may have 5, 10, 20 million, 5 or they may have 30 or 60 Bitcoin in their wallet by then, right? So it is it is the correct time right now. Everyone is 2, 3 months in the system, right? And 1, 2 years down the road, imagine yourself walking down the street, driving down the road, and your wallet has got 20 Bitcoin. What if you don't have 20 Bitcoin? You have 10 Bitcoin. Brothers and sisters, 10 Bitcoin at today's value is 650,000 US. You only come out with 65 US, right? And you have 650,000 US in your wallet. Now, for the people who have joined, like me, like Dr. Seko, like Leadership Labo, we have also several other leaders. Uh, I can say many of these leaders, all right, many, Mr. Achiever, many more, right, who are in slot 5, slot 6, they did not have only one account. They have 4 or 5 accounts. Each account already make $5,000. Now, 5 account already make 25,000. Some account already make more than 6,500. So they have made more than 25 to $30,000. $30,000, they are already half a Bitcoin already. They have earned they have earned half a Bitcoin, right? But how much did they come up with? Only $65. But today they have made $30,000. Give another 3 months, they would have earned more than one Bitcoin. So you can be one of them, right? I wish everyone success, success collecting a lot of Bitcoins. Thank you very much. Back to you, Dr. Seko. Time is 2:04 a.m.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Ladies and gentlemen, I want to see those emojis thanking Magic for sharing that important fact about Bitcoin wealth. My dear friends, see, we cannot overemphasize the importance of Bitcoin wealth in our lives today. See, this is not another business presentation. I said that when I started this meeting. This is a self-realization opportunity. Look at that case scenario that he drew up with Sir Shina Peter and Jim Ovia. Ladies and gentlemen, if you are in Nigeria and you see where this property is, you would talk to yourself twice. Now we have an opportunity that will only cost you 0.001 BTC, less than $65, for you to settle yourself and your entire generation. And in just one full cycle of cycle 1 to 12, you would have made nothing less than 61 Bitcoin. And you are still here saying or asking, how possible is it? First and foremost, you can only experience something that you have already tested. You cannot know or feel something when you are still outside. If I say this water, this pool of water is hot, it can only just be my mere statement. But until you step your feet in that water, that's where you would tell whether it's hot or cold. Now, in this particular scenario, there is nothing to test here. Here is something to make a decision that will launch you to a whole new world of financial freedom. So, ladies and gentlemen, I don't want to overemphasize it here. At this point in this call, I have some key leaders all around the world. I'm going to be calling them, just 3 of them, to share their personal experience from when they joined Bitcoin World till date. Please, key leaders, everyone, even if you have joined and you have only made 0.001, I want to see your hand. I want to see your testimony. I need you to inspire somebody. Even
We
our
have,
brothers from India, I need
Leadership
you to come
Ali.
out and share your testimony. All right.
Leadership Ali from Hyderabad. Brother Ali, greetings to you.
Okay.
Namaste, brother.
Brother Ali, you can, Udin, you can unmute yourself. Udin, hands is up.
Yes, a very good evening to all.
Good evening.
Namaste,
Wonderful.
brother.
Yeah, namaste, sir. Wonderful presentation by Dr. Siko and good motivation provided by Magic Malaysia, sir. So just I want to share some few minutes. So what I had seen is in 2008 and 2009, those who have invested 5,000 rupees, Indian rupees, now in 2026, means just in this period of 10 to 12 years, 5,000 rupees, those who have invested in 2008, it has become 12 crores in Indian, sir, Indian rupees, 12 crores. Means you can imagine the potential of Bitcoin. And we can expect another 30% in another 10 years. Means just if it is 6,500 rupees, if you multiply it with 30 times, it may go up to 1,80,000 also. So that kind of potential is
Wow.
there in it. And
Yes, brother.
what?
Yes, certainly, certainly. This is the place to collect a lot of Bitcoin.
Yes, sir. And what more? One thing I want to share you is, see, I and my friend started on the same day, means 2 months ago. And my friend was having doubtful mind, means mindset, that mindset, two types of mindset, positive mindset, negative mindset. So I approach with positive mindset, and in 2 months I earn around 3.5 lakh Indian rupees.
Wow, congratulations,
Whoa.
brother. Congratulations.
And
This big
whereas my
leader in
friend,
India.
yeah,
This is
whereas my
downline
friend,
to brother under the leadership of brother Paramjoti, my brother.
and the same thing, my friend, he is in doubtful, still he is in dilemma whether to start or not. So yesterday I met him, I told him, if you won't start, if you stay like this, I will cross 1 crore in other 3 months. Just you will see and enjoy. That's all I told him.
Yes, brother. Yes,
This is
brother.
awesome.
Those who
This is
Thank
didn't take
you.
awesome.
action will be left behind. All right. Those who take action see the positive change and seeing so big results. Right. This is very great from brother Ali
Yeah,
Udin Mumtaz. Thank you very much, brother.
yeah.
Yeah. Hello. Yeah, Magic. You can you unmute yourself. I just opened the mic for everybody. We have another great friend of mine all the way from India is in this call tonight. He's also here to, share. His name is Lurenko. Lurenko, are you there? Unmute your mic and greet the house. This is his first time of joining our call.
Yes, I'm there. Good evening. Good evening to every big leaders. This
Yeah,
was
you're
an amazing,
welcome.
yeah, this was a very amazing testimony by Mr. Udin,
Mm.
and it's mind blowing to know that Bitcoin can earn so much of money. And thanks for your beautiful presentations, Dr. Seko.
Wow, thank you, my friend. Thank you, thank you. You know, guys, see, what we have here, it's something that would transform not about you, but your entire generation. And it's not going to cost you up to $65 for life. So whatever you're doing right now, Bitcoin Wealth is all about impact. We are impacting our environment, our loved ones, our family members. So now is the time to write. So thank you so much, brother, for joining us. You're welcome. We look forward to seeing you in our subsequent meetings so that we can rub our minds together. All right. Okay. So let's welcome some key leader. Lebo, I want you to share, what has been going on in South Africa. We see some meetings that you have posted. I just want you to unmute yourself, encourage someone in this room tonight. It can be him or her. Nobody was born with this, decision. We
Yes,
came by
let's hear from
opportunity one
leadership
day
level.
and decided to act on it. So, Lebo, unmute your mic. Just,
Our
encourage
princess from South
somebody.
Africa.
Okay, while
Or
we
we
wait
have
for
leadership
Lebo to
Patricia.
do that, um, can I have some of my South African brothers here? Come and share your testimony. Some of you have made some good, significant progress and increase in Bitcoin wealth. I need to
Yeah,
hear
I
your
see leadership
testimony.
Keflo also. Keflo also in the house. Lebza, yes. Greetings to
Can
everyone.
I hear from Mavis?
Can I hear from Mavis? Can I hear from Mavis?
This level.
Hello,
Hi.
hello. Thank you, Dr. Seko, for presentation. I want to thank our leader in Brother Malaysia. We thank God for all our leaders, Mr. Chiva, Captain Vera, Lebo, Patricia. We are so many. We can count one another, and I want to say happy birthday to Camelia. We thank God for your life. I would like to say we are doing such a great job. We are all privileged to have this opportunity. Let's run with it. Let's use it. Let's all try by all means to bring our prospect to come and listen to all our presentation. That is very important. If someone will be in the presentation, she will or he will understand much better how this movement is working. We are in such a business where we are all proud of it. We are all happy. We are all seeing our future tomorrow. We don't look at what I am today, but I'm looking at what PTC wealth is going to bring to me tomorrow. What is going to be the future for me, my community, and my children? This is what we are looking for. Those that are looking for today and tomorrow, there is no food on the table. PTC wealth is not yours, because PTC wealth is for those that say, I want to run with it. I want to go forward. I want to end tomorrow. I want to be something tomorrow. This is future for us and our families. I would like to thank you, our leaders, for such an opportunity. All the leaders on the call tonight, let's encourage everyone to come and join these rooms. Zoom is being paid. We are paying this Zoom that we all have to be here. We all have to listen. And our leaders, like Malaysia, it's in the middle of the night. Imagine if someone would be plugged in all the time and is supposed to sleep. People, they've got families, but he take his time to come and be with us. to witness what is about to happen. Let's all be together. Let's work together. Thank you, Dr. Seko, for such a presentation. We really appreciate you guys. We appreciate one another. We are a family full of love. Let's continue. Thank you very much. And
Thank
thank
you,
Whoa.
you.
leadership, Mavis. A great leader at slot 5 or slot 6 already. Very, very great leader in leadership, Mavis. Yeah. Okay, we have come to about 1 hour and 15 minutes now. Time is